Hi, welcome to the PrismERP technical demonstration. Today we are going to learn how the HR cost center works in PrismERP. First, let's understand what is HR cost center. Think of it as a place where all HR related expenses are organized in a structured way. Instead of keeping everything scattered, we group different HR costs under clear categories and add budget. Let's take a simple example. Suppose there is a recruitment plan in the organization. Before starting recruitment, a budget is created in the HR cost center for that purpose. That budget is used whenever recruitment related activities happen, like posting jobs, arranging interviews, or other related expenses. So the expenses are recorded against that specific recruitment budget. In the same way, other HR activities like payroll, benefits, and allowances are also managed through their own cost categories and budget. We'll start with cost category first. Navigate to the human capital menu on the menu bar. Go to HR cost center, then add cost category. Cost category is used to define different types of HR expenses under a group. First, enter the name of the cost category, then select the category. This means choosing what type of cost it is. After that, select a payroll item. This is used to connect the cost with the related salary or allowances part. Next, enter a category code. Then set the order. Order means in which order this cost category would appear on the list. Now click Save. The cost category is created. This is the cost category list. From here, any record can be edited and updated if required. Now let's create a cost center. So cost center is a setup where expenses are tracked for a specific part of the organization. Navigate to the human capital menu once again, HR cost center to add cost center. First, enter the cost center name. The printers would automatically appear. Enter the code. Now select the branch for which this cost center is being added. Next, select department. We can also add sub-department, section, and floor. We can choose multiple departments here. Right now I'm going to keep one, so I'm going to remove the rest of this item. Now click Save. The cost center is created. This is the cost center list. From here we can use the search panel to find out a specific one. This right panel shows the detailed information. Here we can view month-wise budget breakdown and employee-wise details. Now let's create an HR budget. An HR budget is simply the money plan for HR works. It tells how much will be spent on things like salary, allowances, bonus, and other HR costs for a certain time period. Go to the human capital menu once again to HR cost center to add HR budget. First, enter a budget name. Then select the period from month to end month and the year. Now from this drop down menu, add cost category. We can add multiple cost category here. Now enter the amount. I'm entering the same amount just for this video purposes. After every information has been filled in, click Save. We have just created a new HR budget. This is the budget that we just created. From the right panel, we can view the month-wise details, position-wise details, and amendment history. At first, the status is pending, which means the budget has just been created and is waiting for review or approval. Then once everything is checked and found correct, you can change it to approved. So let's approve it. If the budget is not acceptable during review, we can set it to rejected. After the budget period is finished and everything is completed, we can mark it as completed. And finally, when no further changes or actions are needed, we can set it to closed. Now let's say we already created a budget, but later we realize some changes are needed. In that case, we use something called budget amendment. Instead of creating a new budget from scratch, we simply update the existing one through an amendment. So we are going to amend our new budget. This is the budget amendment page. Now there are 4 types of changes we can make. First, you can add a new cost segment if something was missing earlier. Second, you can change an existing cost segment if the details are incorrect or need adjustment. Third, you can adjust the department allocation if the distribution across departments needs to be updated. And fourth, we can modify the designation allocation when role-based distribution changes. For example, I want to change an existing cost segment here. Enter the name here. For example, I'm going to change this amount to 40 and I'm going to change this amount. Now click Save. We have created an amendment. It goes through a review process first, and only after it is approved, the system applies the changes to the HR budget and records this properly. So let's approve it. Now if we go to the budget list, we can see the amendment history here. This is the amendment we just created. So that's how the HR cost center works in PrismERP. Thanks for watching. Bye.